My name is Shun Sugimoto. I'm a 27-year-old office worker. Good morning.
Good morning, Shun.
Her name is Misaki Ono, and she's my colleague who joined the company the same year as me. She's bright and pretty and is very popular in the company. I'm actually attracted to Misaki too. Sugimoto, you're so impertinent, aren't you? Sugai, good morning. This is Genta Sugai. He's my senior, 2 years above me. What do you mean impertinent? Just because you came into the company at the same time as Misaki and talking to her so casually and friendly, I'm the one who's trying to get Misaki. So don't do anything unnecessary. I'm not like that. Sugai, who loves to stand out, would often reference me as a way to show off his awesomeness to those around him. By the way, Sugimoto, what does your family do again? What do you mean? Just a normal salaryman. Oh yeah, that's right. My dad is the president of a company, so he's super rich. I've heard that a million times already. What do you think, Misaki? A rich man's son like me is more attractive as a man than a dull salaryman's son, right?
I don't think parents have anything to do with it, though.
I see. Thanks for covering for me earlier.
It's not that I covered you or anything, I just knew that you were always serious and working hard. And yet, I got frustrated because he kept saying those one-sided, "Why don't you talk back?"
He's my senior, and I don't really like conflict. Misaki, she's really looking out for me. That makes me kind of happy.
But that's a lot of stress, isn't it?
Huh? Yeah, well, but I'm fine. No matter how hard things are, I can reset my mind by devoting myself to my hobby. My hobby is cooking. Cooking. When I'm at home alone, absorbed in my favorite dish, I forget everything that I don't like and feel happy. Yum! It's delicious this time too. Come to think of it, I wonder what Misaki's favorite dish is. Maybe I'll ask her next time. Then one day, I'm thinking of having a barbecue meetup party. What? A barbecue? We're going to have a big party outside with members from the office who want to be a part of it. And everyone's free to bring their friends and get to know each other better. Sounds like fun, right? Yes, it does. But I'm sure you'll say something like, "You can't come," anyway. You should come too! Oh? Can I really? Obviously! Anyone who wants to can come. Besides, if a plain guy like you comes, you'll be a great compliment to me. So that's how it is after all. I'm hoping to show my good side at this barbecue and get Misaki to fall for me. Well, even if Misaki doesn't work out, there'll be plenty of other girls attending. I'm sure one of them will fall for me. Is Misaki going to attend too? I haven't heard of the attendance yet, but I'm sure if she hears that I'm going, she'll come too. By the way, Misaki, are you going to attend the barbecue?
That. What about you, Shun?
I was invited too, so I thought I'd join.
If you're going, I might go too.
What? Oh, I see. I'm looking forward to it. And then, the day of the barbecue party came. In addition to the employees, their friends came too, making the total number of participants close to 10. Look! Misaki's joined us too! I guess she wants to get close to me. But I'm sure all the other girls are after me too. God, it's hard being a popular guy. Ugh. I have to deal with all the girls, so I'll leave all the chores to you. What? And the cooking, too. The ingredients are in that cardboard box over there. I'm sure you're a super amateur, but do your best to make it properly. Alright, well, I like cooking, so... Huh? It's creepy to be a guy who likes to cook. Then don't ask anyone to help you prepare it. Just do it yourself. Ah, okay.
Come over here.
Well, I'm going to go have fun over there. Take care of the rest. Right. Let's get to it. The reason I joined the camp was partly because I was invited by my senior, Sugai, but actually, I was looking forward to cooking outdoors in a relaxed atmosphere more than anything else. Chances like this don't come along very often. Besides, I was glad that Misaki was able to join. Come to think of it, this may be the first time I've seen Misaki in her casual clothes. She's so cute. Then, I got immersed in the cooking that I love. When I get absorbed in cooking, I tend to lose sight of my surroundings, and I suddenly realized...
What is this?
Huh? Oh, this? I made cold soup for the side menu.
Amazing. Are you good at cooking, Shun?
I'm not so much good, but I love it.
It looks delicious. How do you make it? Can you teach me? I want to know too. Cold soup at a barbecue is so fancy.
I used to make it all the time at camp, and it's great to have a cool bowl of soup on a hot day. What? Hey guys! Let's play over here! What's up with that Sugimoto punk? He's getting all carried away. His food probably doesn't taste that great anyway.
It's delicious.
Oh yeah, I can drink so much of this.
What? It's delicious! Fine, watch this! Is it really that good? Give me some too! Oh, Sugai, here you go. Doesn't seem that tasty from the looks of it.
That's not true. Have a drink.
Oh, really? Well then. Here comes this guy. Now's the only time to be feeling good about yourself. I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. What's with this taste? Are you trying to harass me? It's not something you should put in your mouth. What? Sugimoto, you! Do you have such a grudge against me that you'd serve this stuff at a barbecue I planned? That can't be true. If you're doubting me, try it for yourself. What's this? Sugai, could it be that maybe you put chili peppers in it? Ha! As if I'd do such a thing.
This just fell out of Sugai's pocket. I knew you put chili peppers in it.
Eh? Oh, well, I guess I've been caught. No, actually, I like spice. It's a dish that he made, so I put it on to make it taste as good as possible.
Then it's your fault that it tastes different. It's not right to blame Shun for it.
That's right.
What? Did I blame Shun? I don't remember doing that.
Please don't play dumb now.
Ah!
Huh? What's wrong?
There's chili peppers in the pot, too!
What?
God, you're right. That's horrible.
We can't eat this.
Sorry. As I said before, I love spicy food. I just tried to help season the food in my own way to make sure everyone gets a good meal.
Shun made it already for us.
But if a dish becomes inedible just by adding chili peppers, it couldn't have been much of a dish to begin with, right? Well, I guess that means Sugimoto wasn't good enough. What have you done? Now you've just ruined the food! It's unforgivable to make poor use of food like that! Apologize to the cooking! What's with you? It's just a dish. Don't get so worked up.
Sugai, that's too much.
That's right.
Psst. What? You're all siding with this guy? Do whatever you want. Maybe I got a little too emotional.
Shun, cheer up.
What?
I wonder if you can reseason it so we can eat it again? I'll help.
Me too.
Me too.
Thanks, everyone. Since it was a barbecue after all, we got ourselves together, cooked together, and had a good time. But Sugai was grumpy the whole time. When the beginning of the week came again and work started, Sugai was clearly giving me a harsher treatment. The other day at the barbecue, you seemed to be getting all cocky just because you could cook a little. Don't get too carried away. I wasn't. If I wanted to, I could cook that well in no time. I just didn't feel like it then. Huh?
Sugai, you should stop being so hard on Shun like that, don't you think? You only bring yourself down.
Misaki? Oh no, Sugimoto's still inexperienced. So as his senior, I'm teaching him all sorts of things, that's all. You think I'm the better guy, don't you, Misaki? After all, my family's rich and my suits are even custom made. Look, I even wear this nice watch. I'm better than Sugimoto, no matter how you look at it, right?
I don't know. When you try to make yourself look good by degrading others like that.
What? Do you think so? Sugai's shoulders slumped when Misaki snapped at him. I thought this would make him a little more mature, but in fact, it was the opposite. A few days later, I was summoned by my boss. Sugimoto, I was just looking at the file you submitted to me the other day. Oh, is there something wrong? There were some mistakes here and there. There were some minor numbers that were wrong, misspellings and omissions. This has never happened before. What's wrong? I'm sorry. I did check it over and over. Boss, from now on, you shouldn't entrust Sugimoto with important work. He's useless. Sugai? I can prepare proper documents with no mistakes, you know. Actually, I just happen to have prepared this for such an event. Here it is. Please, take a look. Really? That's very thoughtful. Indeed, from a quick glance, it looks like there's no mistakes anywhere. This much is a given. I'm not like Sugimoto. Ah!
But isn't it strange?
Misaki?
How can Sugai prepare documents so conveniently?
That's because I happen to be preparing them. But even so, the contents you've prepared for me, Sugai, are a duplicate of Sugimoto's. Eh? Could it be that he copied mine directly?
There are still some other strange things. Sugimoto and I had checked the file you submitted many times beforehand. There were no wrong parts at this point.
That was just an oversight though, wasn't it? The original file is still on my computer as well, so if you had a look at that, you'd know. Boss, my file that you said there were many mistakes on, when was it last updated? Oh, let's see, just after 9 p.m. last night. Were you in the office at that time? No, I left on time yesterday, so I was home at that time.
Then who updated the file?
Come to think of it, Sugai, you went into the office last night after 9 p.m., didn't you? What? You were watching? No, what are you talking about? I don't know anything! It's no use playing dumb. I saw it with my own eyes. Yesterday, just at night, I wanted to do some cooking, so I went out to buy some groceries, and I happened to pass by the office. If this is true...
it's possible that Sugai secretly opened the manager's computer last night and rewrote the file that Sugimoto submitted.
Wait a minute. Even if it's true that someone updated the file in the director's computer after 9 p.m. last night, and that I was seen in front of the company, each is a different story. That doesn't prove that I rewrote the boss's file!
That's true.
But are the documents you created really that perfect? Of course! I'm on a different level than you! You say that, but didn't you get the same places wrong as I did? Of course not! Alright then, watch closely. First of all, here. You got 1 digit wrong on this number, but I got it right. And second, here. You misspelled it, but I wrote it right. And here, and here, and here. I've corrected everything you got wrong. I guess that means I'm better than you, right? Huh. That's strange. What? What is? How do you know which parts in the file I submitted were wrong? What? Well, That's true. The part Sugai just mentioned is exactly the same as the part of Sugimoto's file that had mistakes in it. I'm sure there wasn't any time for you to look inside the boss's computer. Or did you sneak a look without us knowing? For example, last night after 9 p.m. More to the point, didn't you tamper with the files yourself? Sugai, can you give a convincing explanation? Well, that's the... It seems like you can't. What a shame. But I'm sorry! Sugai received a stern warning and was subsequently given a pay cut. And because of this fiasco, he lost his position within the company and has completely faded into the background. My mother died when I was very young, and my father raised me by myself, and he cooked for me. To be honest, I can't say his cooking was good, but it tasted good just because he made it for me. As I got older, I started cooking with him. I used to cook with my father to recreate the flavors of my late mother's dishes. It was a lot of fun for us to cook together through trial and error. The food we cooked at the camp was one of those dishes. That's why I got so emotional when Sugai did that to my precious dish. I have to reflect on that.
I think it's good to express your feelings honestly, especially since you seem to hold back a lot.
Do you think so?
Yes, I do. It's so good to be more honest about what you're thinking.
I see. Then I'll say it honestly. I love you, Misaki.
Eh?
When I first joined the company, I had a hard time fitting in because of my quiet personality. But then the first person who approached me was you, Misaki. After that, I was so happy that you cared about me in some way, and I found myself liking you. So, will you go out with me?
Yes.
Really? Thank you.
You're quiet and don't stand out much, but I knew you were always serious and hardworking, and I thought you were someone I could trust. That's why I felt frustrated when I saw you being teased by Sugai. As I kept on caring about you, I also started to like you before I knew it.
Oh, I see. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to having you by my side.
Yes.
By the way, what happened to Sugai after that? He went around talking bad about me all over the company, trying to get back on track. But no one took him seriously, and he lost all credibility. And as it was like he was fading out, he left the company voluntarily. Rumor has it that Sugai turned to his father, who runs the company. But as a result... You're a disgrace to our family! I'm going to beat your nature back in place! He's now working hard every day until he's exhausted at his father's company, under the strict guidance of his seniors. Meanwhile, Misaki and I are still going strong. I've been meaning to ask you, what's your favorite dish? I'll cook it.
Really? That makes me happy, but I love anything you make, Shun.
Don't say that.
If you make it, and we eat it together, that's all I need to feel happy.
Okay. Well, I have just the ingredients. I'll make hamburgers or something.
That sounds great. I'll make it for you.
Hey, Misaki, I can't make it like this.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.